The last estimation technique that we're going to talk about is definitely the most complex, and that's the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence uses abstract values or abstract numbers to help put the user stories into buckets. So the sequence goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, etc. So those numbers may seem a little random at first, but the sequence says add the two numbers prior to the number, and you'll get that number. So 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 3 is 5, 3 and 5 is 8, 5 and 8 is 13, 13 and 8 is 21. So if we would go to the next one, it would be 13 and 21 is 34. So as you get larger, the numbers gets larger exponentially a lot faster, right? You add up a lot quicker. And the concept around that is the bigger the story, the more complexities, the more uncertainties, and the more risks that are going to be around in completing that estimate in the kind of estimated or relative time frame that's being expected. So the numbers, like I mentioned, for the Fibonacci sequence are kind of abstract, but they're used to help provide some more details to the team as to what they can commit to for that sprint. So these numbers are called story points. It's how many points that story will need in order to be completed. As in a lot of the other techniques, any user stories that are larger really should be broken down. In this case, 13 and 21 for sure should be broken down into smaller user stories that can be estimated and put into smaller buckets, take less time to complete to deliver that value. As well, a lot of times the 8 is kind of looked at and determined, hey, can this be broken up at all? Because the smaller the stories are and the smaller story points are assigned, the easier that task is going to be completed, and the more likely you're going to be able to get it done within the estimated time frame that you're expecting. Now, in the next lecture, we're going to talk a little bit more about team velocity. But team velocities, by utilizing the Fibonacci sequence, we're able to understand what user stories we can likely get done in that sprint and have a better idea for that sprint and future sprints what we should be committing to.